I sent him home
You
yesterday.
said Shin Megami Tensei V is always on sale? Bitch, where? You said it was going for $30 at GameStop? Let me see. They got Nocturne for $19. I ain't touching that shit with a 10-foot pole. Yeah, they got Shin Megami Tensei V for 40 bucks. And pre-owned is $35.99.
You released him?
What was I supposed to do? We can't hold him without solid proof. What we saw with Iris hasn't happened yet.
In any case, we have to speak with him again.
You said snatch it up? What, Nocturne? Nah, Nocturne doesn't exist in the Shin Megami Tensei lore. Only game that exists is Shin Megami Tensei V, Shin Megami Tensei Persona 3, and Persona 4 and Persona 5. Anything previous to them shits, I ain't playing no World War II polygon team looking ass game. The characters' hands look like this. Like, are you serious? It looks like a fighting symbol of a Pokemon card. Get out of here. I ain't playing that game.
There are 4 people I should talk to.
And before somebody in the chat says, but your name is retro, you play retro games. Nah, that's not retro, that's ancient. Get it right.
So Sejima, Iris and Hitomi Sagan, and Mama. And I need to check the warehouse one more time.
We have many avenues of investigation.
Yo, that
Let's get
Omega
moving.
LOL emote. Yo, with, it's a mask. Oh, that fucking emote is fire. The Omega LOL Sag is so good. That one is clean.
So Sejima is a key person of interest in this case. Earlier, the boss cited 3 points of suspicion against him, and I agree with her assessment. I checked the call logs of So's phones. Congressman Sejima has 1 phone under his name, and a burner phone rented under a fake name.
Did you find anything interesting?
Unfortunately, no.
So
Really?
the game is 30
But
bucks at
I do have
GameFly.
something.
What, to buy or
I
to
looked
rent?
into So's secretary's phone. One call in particular stood out to me.
Use that GameFly?
It was 1 week ago. From Fuchu Prison.
GameFly sells
The
games?
caller identified themselves as inmate number 89.
Number 89.
Yes. This is most likely the same person who called HQ.
I know.
Hold up.
Shogunadami.
Hold up. I'm reading one of the reviews. This man said, deaths are too... What the hell does that word even mean? Punitive? The fuck does punitive mean? Let's Google that shit. Inflicting or intended as punishment.
Time to change your name from retro to modern.
Modern trademark, right? Deaths are too punishing. I was someone, you said I was someone enjoying the game, as always enjoying the summoning of gods and other mythical creatures from around the world, but my biggest issue is 2 things. 1, the graphics seem somewhat stale. Why the graphics stale? Oh, wrong screen. Why the graphics stale? Because it was released on the Nintendo Switch. I've been telling y'all should have released that shit on a PlayStation console. Nope. Y'all wanted to release that shit exclusively on an underpowered fucking mobile device. That's what the hell y'all wanted to do. But you do you, Nintendo. Let's continue reading this shit though. Let me see. Graphics seem somewhat stale. It feels almost like I'm playing Shin Megami Tensei Nocturne again, and with slightly polished edges. Ooh, that sounds terrible. That sounds terrible. Which I get that the aesthetic is being maintained, but you can do that and bring in life to the world and things in it. Things just kind of seem dull. 2, I'm sending it back early because I spent about 1 hour exploring and looking everywhere for the little red dudes, getting treasures and fighting a ton, but there were no ley lines yet, and I didn't want to go back. So I get into a fight, one I've done 100 times by this point, do all my normal stuff. One demon is still alive with about 10 HP left when it's their turn. Immediately does 2 crit hits on my main guy and boom, dead. Main title, all the progress just done. In 2022, on a title like this, it's unacceptable. Aw, dude. Chat, you guys already know what to say, bro. Just get good. It's kind of like Elden Ring. If you die, it's a skill issue. That's basically a GG's. Like you should have leveled up better, man. Damn. He said an enemy with 10 HP lifted a double crit on him. In 2022, on a title like this, it's unacceptable. Well, I guess he didn't hear about Elden Ring. This isn't a Souls game. He said this isn't a Souls game? I mean, he kind of right. It's not a Souls game, but it's Shin Megami Tensei, so I mean, it's kind of difficult. It should have a redo battle function or autosave, especially when playing just normal difficulty. So sad I'm not going to see the rest of the story, but I got better things to do than spend time on stuff that can just evaporate with no recourse. Yikes. This guy said not as good as Nocturne. It's basically Nocturne, but with more open world, and it feels exactly like the same game, but with some quality of life changes. Plus, you get your butt kicked a lot by the new punishing foes, garbage gameplay, plus there's no regenerate HP ability. Oh my god, I can't speak. HP ability like in Nocturne or Nahabino are not great overall. Honestly, I wish it were better. Do not rent if you prefer Nocturne. Fuck. That's crazy. People are saying Nocturne is better than Shin Megami Tensei V? Most recent. Oh, these are the only 2 reviews. This man said, yo, Nocturne is better. Do not get this shit. You said the frames on Shin Megami Tensei V is trash? I could imagine. Man. It's unfortunate. Let me actually check Metacritic. I like looking up reviews. Give me a second. Metacritic.
Sucks to sucks. Get good. Probably played Persona 5. Hell plus ratio plus no maidens plus skill issue. Also, SMT is meant to be hard.
It is. That's why Persona 3, in my opinion, was the hardest one out of all of them. Well, not counting 1 and 2. Persona 3 was the hardest between 3, 4, and 5 because it still had the name Shin Megami Tensei Persona 3 on it. That shit was hard, especially in the fucking beginning, bro. Like, the difficulty in, the beginning of Tartarus and then the lack of experience was dog shit. You said same for 4? 4, I'm gonna be honest, was a bit more generous compared to 3. 3 was way more punishing in the beginning. You said 4 is harder, not golden? Well, I didn't play Vanilla 4. I played Golden. Let me see the scores. It got a lot of good reviews actually on Metacritic. Look. It got a 7.5 score. It says this review contains spoilers. Damn. That's not a spoiler. Story is a 4 out of 10. Gameplay is a 5 out of 10. Graphics is a 9 out of 10. Music is a 9 out of 10. The game is so boring, just beautiful. I'm very confused. It's like he sounds like he likes it and then he hates it at the same time. Let me see. Okay. Just buy the game. It's fantastic. Difficulty hard. Another boring JRPG where its only strength is its variety and party members. The game is a grind fest that most of the time relies on who has the most HP points. It's understandable. JRPG fans swallow this, but all other people just avoid. The main characters are paper thin, and you never really get to know him or any companions. Actually, lower my rating to 0 because this game sold for $32 in just 1 month. Rest in peace for fans who bought it for $60. Original rating is 5, is a 5, but it's a very boring JRPG with outdated combat systems and poor story. Woo-wee! Game is nothing like Persona. All right, you already fucked up. You already fucked up with the review. Game is nothing like Persona. No social link story is horrible. Side characters are bad and combat feels worse. Huge downstep from Persona 5. Oh my god, bro. It's not supposed to be Persona 5. That's where you fucked up. That's where you fucked up. You expected Persona 5 jumping into this game.
Nintendo needs to stop having their new systems come out halfway through Sony and Microsoft's newest system's lifespan.
Yeah.
Nintendo always gonna be one system behind in terms of power.
Yeah.
At this point Nintendo gonna be known as the queen bee of video game consoles if someone don't light a fire under their ass.
They, like I said, they gotta stop catering towards making consoles with the hashtag affordability, because I remember that was their slogan before. They were like, we want to make a console that's affordable. Fuck that shit. Make a console that's powerful. Make a console that can run next gen games. Make a console that has fucking online messaging. A console that has fucking like an actual good store, themes. Like, come on. Come on, man. And then Nintendo, every time they make a console, it's like they're in the mentality of children. No, kids are not mostly buying your consoles. It's full-blown hairy adults like my ass that's buying Nintendo consoles, man. Fuck these kids, bruh. Make these consoles for adults, and if the fucking console has like messaging and shit, make the parents put parental blocks on that shit with the baby Bowser bullshit where you could say, okay, I'm gonna exclude my child if they're under the age of this, that, and the third to go into messaging, go into all this extra shit. Like, come on, bruh. You said Nintendo caters to casuals? No, man, they're catering to children, and then they're catering to fucking affordability. They want shit to be cheap. They want to make everything cheap so everyone could buy their fucking console. But I'm like, with all your shit being cheap, all your games are fucking low res and ugly. That's why games like Xenoblade, like, don't get me wrong, Xenoblade story is amazing, but then it's like a person hopping off of an Xbox One S or an Xbox Series S, or a person hopping off a PS5, hopping on a Nintendo Switch console. Like, we looking at these graphics like, oh my god, this is ugly. This is ugly. This is ugly. Hold on. The gameplay is legitimately awful. It's just doing the same thing over and over again. Overall, it's not the worst game I've ever played, but I rate it a 0.
Cap, most of Nintendo's consumers are fetuses, Kappa claws.
No. Most of Nintendo's consumers are adults. And you know why they're not fetuses? Why? Because it's the adults buying the games for the fetuses. So most of the people buying Nintendo shits are adults. And that's it. Kappa claws. JRPG of the year, maybe beat JRPG on the Switch. You can play this game and time flies without you knowing. This is what I mean by a good game and nice story, but the gameplay is breathtaking and the world is just too good. Pros, fun, deep, rewarding combat system. Bro, this is so weird. Like, people are like boring combat, and then this guy's like fun, deep, and rewarding combat. Monsters and party setup are highly customizable. Environments look great and are fun to explore. While some side quests are typical kill X, they tend to be more fleshed out. Creature designs, animations are stellar. Cons, light on story characterization.
Nintendo has had parental controls since the 3Ds, but every parent expects Nintendo to be the child-friendly video game company, so they don't look for that shit. They've basically been locked into that stigma.
It's
Nintendo
stupid.
has been trying to appeal to teens/adults. Wii U ads for teens, adults when the first few Switch ads came out, but it's a real struggle.
Nintendo, like I said, even though I know like in the past they catered towards children, they gotta just stop it. They gotta just stop, because at the end of the day, they gotta just make fucking games. Because guess what? Even though they want to cater towards children, guess what? Children are still playing PlayStation. Children are still playing Xbox. They're still hopping on Call of Duty lobbies, yelling out all types of craziness. It is what it is. And you know what? Even if Nintendo was to be like, you know what? Like let's step our game up and let's like cater more towards adults. Parents are still gonna buy Nintendo consoles and shit for their children no matter what, ultimately. So it is what it is. And if Nintendo makes a higher end console, just put the parental features on the shit and that's it. If I could play Nintendo games on graphics higher than 720p, 20 frames per second, that would be amazing, bruh. The sand particles in Shin Megami Tensei V be lagging the frames. That sounds terrible. Imagine me running through a sandstorm and the character running like this. I'ma scream. You said, they should have put this game on the PS5. You said, wait, what's this? This is in 60 frames? This is in 60 frames? This should look good. This should look mad smooth. Yo, that was smooth. Bro, you said, bro, look at the smoothness, but the game runs at 15 frames.
Hostile targets eliminated. That was a horde of demons hunting you for your soul, young man.
That sounds terrible. You said, wait, the game isn't even 60 frames originally? Bro, this is a Switch game, Felix. This is a Switch game. This man said, wait, this isn't 60 frames? No, this is a Switch game. 30 to 45 at best. You say, y'all over-exaggerating the frames? You said the game cries after playing it for 4 hours, no cap. What do you mean, like... You said, wait, go back to the level music and listen to it? The level up music? Or just the level itself?
Descendants of the gods of old, known now as demons. Furthermore,
The level up music. I don't know what it is.
all hostile targets.
It sounds good though, but I don't know what it is. He says, I'm fully expecting this game to be officially ported to the PC next year. The assets are way too detailed if they were just aiming for a Switch release. This game should be released on PC. It is beautiful, but limited by the Switch's hardware. To be honest, bro, I might not even cop this game just for the sole purpose of just being hopeful that they might release it in like another console, and if they don't, I'll just never play this shit because I'm not gonna play it. You know what? I ain't gonna play this shit. I'm gonna wait for Persona 6 to drop on PlayStation or something. You said it's exclusive, bro. You saying LMAO it's exclusive? They said the same thing about like remember they said the same thing about all these other games, like what, Cuphead or some shit. They were like, yo, Cuphead is gonna be an Xbox exclusive. Shit, in like a year. It's coming out on PC, the Nintendo Switch, the PlayStation 5, the PlayStation 4, the PlayStation 3. Bro, they released that shit everywhere. So the word exclusive, take it with a grain of salt. You said, or you could try it on an emulator. You said Shin Megami Tensei IV is still exclusive. You said, but when I play Breath of the Wild and this it cries, what? I got 2 copies, want one? For free? Nah, man. If I were you, just sell that shit, man. Like I'm not fiending to play it right now. Real talk. Hold up. After this car thing, I'm gonna do the interaction, and I'm probably just gonna chill out for a little bit, and then I'm gonna end the stream in like 30-45 minutes.
Unknown.
You don't know?
He is not registered in any databases. He could be a foreigner or recent immigrant, but it would be impossible to determine from where.
You said, wait, Retro hasn't played Breath of the Wild? Are you crazy? Breath of the Wild was one of the first Switch games that came out. I definitely played it. I loved the game. The Breath of the Wild did have its issues though when it came to frames, and I'm talking about frame rate forest, aka the forest where you get your master sword. It was beautiful in that forest, but goddamn, every step you took, it felt like somebody was pulling the Ethernet cord in Call of Duty. Like it was lagging in that forest.
However, I did not detect any accent in his speech.
You said she sounds like An? Yes, she's 100% An. Every time I hear her make like funny voices and shit, I just think of An Takamaki.
From
It is
what I
An.
can determine, he is an assassin.
An's voice actor is so good. Like, I love her as a voice actor. Like, I feel like every role she does, she nails that shit every fucking time.
He accepts jobs
Like, I
from
love
the criminal
Aiba.
underworld for substantial rewards. His code name is Falco.
You said An, she's Venti to me. I don't play Genshin that much, so I don't see her as Venti. But now, whenever I hear this voice, I'm always gonna think of An, and I'm gonna think of Aiba.
Falco.
Correct.
Did he just say Falco? Wait. You see that part where like he has like a pulsation? What does that mean? The little dum 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 dum. Is that like, I don't know, dude. You said, have you heard her as Kurapika in Hunter x Hunter? Nah, I haven't listened to the dub too much of Hunter x Hunter. I watch it just in Japanese.
Unknown. You would have to ask Mr. Sajima for that information.
Number 89 said he knew who killed Shoko.
He did. But that may be a lie.
Does he have any connections to the Cyclops serial killings?
Bro, people are shitting on this game, though. The first thing I see when I scroll down is, don't buy this game if you want a story. It's literally non-existent. Bro, is the story that bad in this game? He said, to a degree, if you're judging the game as a standalone. But if you have previous context with 3 and 4, it adds significant amount to nuance to what's actually occurring. I mean, understandably, but it sounds bad. It sounds bad for a game to be like, hey, you will only understand a story if you played 2 previous games of it. You know? That sounds terrible. You said Hunter x Hunter later? I don't know. Probably not. Probably not. Because it's getting late, and I ain't even gonna hold you guys. I don't know why today I feel so fucking tired. I feel like tired today. Maybe because I woke up early. I think the reason why I'm more tired than usual today is because I woke up early and I had to wait for the mechanic to come in and then check the stove. And he literally checked it for 10 minutes and was like, nothing is wrong with the stove. And now these dumbasses in the, like, these people in the other floors are not going to look stupid. Attack on Titan manga? Manga?
Unknown. In all honesty, I have no idea.
You said if you play Shin Megami Tensei IV and you compare the story with Shin Megami Tensei V, 5 is dog shit. Like, the basic stuff is the world ended, now you have to choose between siding with angels and demons.
Murder. He is serving a life sentence for multiple
You said my
counts.
opinion is that they fucked up with the ailments? No, alignments. Oh.
He was imprisoned 6 years ago.
6 years ago. Number 89.
Should we visit Fuchu Prison?
Oh god, this is about to get important. I'm gonna save right here, actually. I'm gonna save right here, actually. Day 4. Because I know once we go to the prison again, they're gonna hit me with a big ass info dump. They're gonna hit me with big ass info dump. They're gonna be like, oh, here's all the information once again. You said 13 Sentinels is Atlas too? Yeah, it's Atlas.
The only problems V has is the story, features like flying on demons and having them follow you plus level scaling.
That sounds bad. You know what? I'm kind of glad that I didn't cop the game now. What other game? 13 Sentinels. Oh, 13 Sentinels got a lot of love. You said triangle strategy. You said 13 mid Sentinels. Nah, from what I'm seeing right here, this is 13 Sentinels. This shit got a 9 on user scores. He said, I've heard the storytelling of this game is a masterpiece and I was attracted by its graphics and characters. So I gave it a try. I would say I love this game and I am also addicted to the battle part, which is unexpected because I heard some negative comments on battle before I played it. You said it's one of the best visual novel games I played. But does it have Date though? You said, dear God, the story in this game is grade A movie material. Shit. This man's name is Ibuki. He's a man of culture. You say it has a hot nurse? I've already seen her. I've already seen her in the trailer. She looks nice. You should play Sekiro. I mean, I already told you I'm not gonna play a Souls game in a little while because I've because I played Elden Ring, like I said, for over 140 hours. Then I played Sifu for like another 20 hours. I've been on like fighting game overload, so I have to chill. Lego Star Wars. You know what I hate is that the Lego Star Wars games look exactly the same, like all of them. So what is the difference with this one? You said Sekiro's like 30 hours. They said the same shit about Elden Ring, and I put 140 hours into it. You think me playing Sekiro is gonna be 30 hours? That's cap. It's not gonna be 30 hours. It's gonna be at least 100 hours minimum. Because they said the exact same thing about Elden Ring. Elden Ring is 30 hours long. Elden Ring is only 40 hours. Hell no, I put damn near 150. He says Sekiro is fucking long. Of course it's long. I know it's a long game. Anything that has to do with like FromSoft or like Souls games, they are not short. They're fucking long. That's why they have so much of a fan base. That's why people loved From Software so much. Sekiro is short if you go for the short ending. I ain't gonna do that, man. Like, if I play Sekiro, I want to get the full experience. Like, I want to fully embrace it, fully enjoy it. You said I keep hearing 13 Sentinels is really good. It gotta hop on sale.
That Kirby and the Forgotten Land money is waiting, fam.
Oh no, I'm not rushing to get Kirby. I am not rushing to get Kirby. I got the Platinum Trophy in 50 hours. That's still a long time. In Sekiro, to get the Platinum Trophy, it's not like Elden Ring, right? Because in Elden Ring, in order to get the Platinum, if you miss a character and a character dies and you don't get their talisman in their quest or whatever, you gotta replay the game and you gotta do a new game plus.
If you want a somewhat short game, then go play Devil May Cry 4, since I don't think you started that yet.
You said
If
check the
you don't
PSN
wanna
account
do
approve.
it,
I don't need the
then
proof.
there is also the Pokemon Arceus post-game story.
Pokemon Arceus, bro, that's a dead game. Arceus is dead. You think if I booted up Legends of Arceus right now, everyone in the chat gonna want to watch me play that shit? Nobody gonna want to watch me play that shit. Half the chat gonna leave. Not even half the chat, like 60% of the chat gonna leave. You gonna see like 10 people in here. I'm not even gonna lie, bro. Legends of Arceus to me is just boring now. Like, I don't even want to touch the game. Like, I'm gonna run around with my character with no drip. You said the Nuzlocke. All you gotta do is grind and then do the last 6 battles in the main story. Then do Devil May Cry 4. Nah, bro. I'm right now in the middle of trying to finish AI. New PS5 released by date. Lego Star Wars. What the hell? Burger break head to head? Damn. Wait, Better Call Saul has 6 seasons? I didn't even know that. That show kept going for that long? You said, fuck it, play Devil May Cry 4? Nah, because if I play Devil May Cry 4, then I'm gonna have to play Part 5. Then if I don't play Part 5, he's just gonna complain about that.
Was peeping at SMT 5. Overall, I say it's a really good game that gets a little too much flack. But anyways, hope you have a good rest of the stream.
Yo, thank you, Golden Window. You said it's a game that just gets a little too much flack. It's better than Breaking Bad. Bro, Breaking Bad was really good. No More Heroes. No More Heroes has to go on sale before I touch that shit. Because the game is old. Like, if the game is new, understandably, but if the game is that old already, I'm not going to spend $60 on it. You said, nah, dude, Devil May Cry 4. Nah, Devil May Cry is just Stinger simulation. You just spamming Stinger the whole time. That's all you do in the game. You said play Xenogears. I'm not touching that shit with a 10-foot pole. After finishing Xenoblade 1 and finishing Xenoblade 2 and knowing Xenoblade 3 is coming out, and then you talking to me about Xenogears and X, these relics, hell no, I'm not touching them. World Ends With You. I heard somebody on Twitter say The World Ends With You is the best game they've ever played in their life. I was like, have you heard of Persona 5? You never heard of Persona 5? Play Ed and Eddie. You said it's not the same. How long is The World Ends With You? Somebody said it was like 20 hours. Or is it some like obscure time? So have you heard of Bloodborne? You motherfucker! I said I'm not playing no more Souls games! Oh my god! Y'all keep on bringing up more Souls games. Oh, play Sekiro. I already said I'm not playing no more Souls games for a while.
Or you could try out The World Ends With You. I think it has a demo on the Switch and it's like 25
XD Gale of Darkness, I never played it.
Pokemon XD Gale of Darkness. At
You
most
see, you can try The World Ends With You. I think it has a
25
demo on the
hours
Switch.
will
It's like
be
25 hours.
been waiting for.
Is it only on the Switch or is it on PlayStation as well? You said do a poll then? Man. Wait, The World Ends With You 1 is not on the PlayStation, but the Neo The World Ends With You is on PlayStation? I'm very confused. The sequel is on PlayStation, so why isn't the original on PlayStation? You think I'm gonna buy a game for the Nintendo Switch? No trophies? The original is different. Because different gameplay styles. I'll wait.
Gotta keep in mind though, if you play The World Ends With You, you can only nab the remaster of the first game on the Switch, so that pricing will be high. Neo The World Ends With You is on PS4, but it's still at $60 until it gets on sale. So if you start that series, gotta plan ahead on those sales.
Yeah, I just gotta wait for the sales. It's on mobile too. So you telling me they got it on mobile and they got it on the Switch, but they don't got it on PlayStation or Xbox? So that game is completely off the shelf. I'm not touching it. Hunter Cunter? Tainted, what happened to your other account? How many accounts do you have? What happened to your other account?
People give 2E final mix shit for the controls and not being the complete game, but I've had no problems with it. I cannot play the D's original cause the controls in that version were unresponsive.
You said The World Ends With You is like a game you gotta be into, honestly. So it's a niche. It sounds like a niche title then. Sounds like one of those. What song is this? Oh man. I need some fucking music. Hold on. I need some music. I want to play some DMCA shit, but I don't want to play some DMCA shit. All right, you said I cannot play the DS version. I hate the controls. The World Ends With You trailer, I'm not gonna watch it. I've already seen the trailer 100,000 times. It's just a bunch of characters that look like they're from Kingdom Hearts, but they're not. And then apparently they cross Sora in like some of the Kingdom Heart games where like they just pop up. Nomura designs. Only in Dream Drop distance. Do you want gameplay? No, I don't want to see gameplay. What about Yakuza? Nah, Yakuza hasn't gotten touched in a while. Cause I'm not even gonna hold you, bro. Yo, Yakuza 0 was so long. Remember how many times we played that game on stream and every time we were like nowhere near the end? That shit had like 16 chapters and each chapter was so fucking long. And then everybody in the chat, whenever I was trying to do the story, no, do the side quests. The side quests are the best part of the game. Oh my god, don't get me wrong, the side quests were really good, but man, that game took for fucking ever to finish. Like forever. Kiwami 1 is short, and then when you tell me how long short is, you're probably gonna say 30 hours, and that's if you're not doing the side quests. Amori is really good. You say any games you want to play after AI? I'm not thinking about anything right now. My goal is just to finish AI. 700 hours.
Play Yakuza 7. You said you were interested in it before and it's on sale. You don't need to play the other ones to play it.
But then it will make no sense. How the hell do I go from Yakuza 0 to then Yakuza 7? The chat is gonna be on my ass. Scarlet Nexus. Bro, speaking of Scarlet Nexus, I don't even know where the fuck... How close was I to the end of Scarlet Nexus? %? Scarlet Rot? He says Scarlet Rot, the video game.
TBH, we should just finish some backlog/play short games, because you know you're gonna stream Splatoon in summer and the Xenoblade Future Connected and Torna DLC gotta be finished before Xenoblade 3 comes out in September.
Hey man, you see, you should just finish some of the backlogs /play short games. That's literally what I'm trying to do. That's why I'm not trying to touch Bloodborne. I'm not trying to touch any Soul games because everyone is just like, oh, it's only 20, 30 hours. It's only 40 hours. No, Souls games, the hours accumulate if you're playing it for the first time.
Honestly, let's just finish AI before we can decide what game to play next.
Oh yeah, 100%, 100%.